Good morning, students. Today we are going to start irrational numbers. I hope कि आपने previous lecture अच्छे से समझ लिया होगा. In that we discuss about rational numbers. Let us recall rational number again. Rational number means the number which can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q belongs to integers, q is not equal to 0, and p and q are co-prime number. Now here in this lecture, today we are going to start the numbers which are not rationals. The numbers which are not rationals. A number which cannot be expressed in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, is called an irrational number. Let me repeat. A number which cannot be expressed in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, is called an irrational numbers. Now you already know that there are infinitely many rationals. In the same way, there are infinitely many irrational numbers too. For example, root 2, root 3, root 15, pi, 0.10, 110, 1110, and so on. All rational numbers and all irrational numbers together make the collection of real numbers. And real numbers are represented by the capital letter R. That means real numbers includes rational numbers as well as irrational numbers. Rational numbers again in the form of p by q, where p and q belongs to integers, q is not equal to 0, pq are co-prime number. Irrational numbers means that is not expressed in the form of p by q, means numerator upon denominator. Rational numbers includes all the natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers. Therefore, a real number is either rational or irrational. Let me repeat this. A real number is either rational or irrational. That's why we call the number line the real number line. It means a number line is made up of rational and irrational number both. Therefore, number line is called as the real number line. Now, today, dear students, we are going to start exercise 1.2. Question number 1. State whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answers. First is, every irrational number is a real number. As we discussed earlier, that this statement is true because all rational numbers and all irrational numbers together make the collection of real numbers. So this statement is true statement that every irrational number is a real number. Number 2, part 2, question number 1. Every point on the number line is of the form root m, where m is a natural number. This statement is false because no negative number can be the square root of any natural number. That means square root of any natural number cannot be expressed as a negative number. Part 3. Every real number is an irrational number. No. False statement, because as we discussed earlier, real number includes all rational and irrational both. Therefore, this statement is false. For example, 5 is a real number but not an irrational number. Question number 2. Are the square root of all positive integers irrational? The answer for this is no. I am repeating the question. Are the square roots of all positive integers irrational? Answer is no. The question is, if not, give an example of the square root of a number that is a rational number. For example, root 9 is equal to 3 and 3 is a rational number. Now question number 3. Show that root 5 can be represented on the number line. Now earlier, dear students, we have studied about how to represent whole numbers, you can say integers, or you can say rational number on a number line in class 8th. Now here we'll study how to represent an irrational number on a number line. Now for this, in your question number 3, it is given root 5. So here we'll study about root 5. For this you required a scale, compass, pencil, eraser. First of all, 5 can be written as the sum of the squares of two natural numbers. 5 is equal to sum of the squares of 2 and 1. That means 5 is equal to 2 square plus 1 square is equal to 2 square means 2 2s are 4 and 1 1s are 1. So 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Now representation of root 5 on a number line is like this. First of all, let us understand this, then I will explain it by construction again on a plain paper. Step 1. Draw a number line, say L, that I have drawn a number line L. On the number line, take OA is equal to 2 units. Now it's very important to understand the meaning of unit. Unit may be 1 centimeter. Unit may be 1.5 centimeter, maybe 1.3 centimeter as you wish. But here I have taken 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter. Therefore, 2 units is equal to 4 centimeter. It means on the number line, take OA is equal to 2 units here. Therefore, OA is 2 units means 4 centimeter. Now, draw BA is equal to 1 unit. 1 unit means 2 centimeter perpendicular to OA. You have to construct a right angle at the point A and AB is equal to 1 unit here. Now join OB. Now by Pythagoras theorem, OB is equal to root 5. How? In triangle OAB, by construction we have drawn angle A is equal to 90 degree. As we know, Pythagoras theorem is applied only in right angle triangles. Now since triangle OAB, angle A is 90 degree, therefore by Pythagoras theorem, square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Therefore, OB square is equal to square of OA plus square of AB. Now OB square is equal to, now what is your OA? OA you have taken here 2 units, that is 2 square, plus AB you have taken here 1, so 1 square. So OB square, 2 2s are 4, 1 square is 1. OB square is equal to 4 plus 1 and OB is equal to 5. Using a compass, it means that's why we call it OB as root 5. But this root 5, how can we represent this root 5 on a number line? Say L. For this, you have to keep your compass at O. Using a compass with center O and radius. How much radius? Radius OB. Using a compass with center, keep your compass at O and taking a radius OB, draw an arc which will intersect the line L at the point C. This point C will represent the root 5. So let us see how to construct actually on a number line. For this, you have to draw, first of all, a line L. Take a point O on the number line, and as I have told you earlier that my 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter, therefore 1, and this is equal to, this point is your A. This OA is 2 units. 2 units means here 1 unit is equal to, here 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter, therefore 2 units is equal to 4 centimeter. At A, you have to construct a right angle like this. Construct a right angle. In this way. Now AB, as I told you earlier, you have to take here 1 unit. So this I am taken here 1 unit. So intersect it. This point is your B point. This point. Now join OB. Join OB. OB is your root 5. Now mark OA as 2 units and AB as 1 unit. Now, as I have told you earlier, take OS center with the help of compass and you have to measure OB. OB and draw the same arc of same radius on the number line. Now this point on the number line is known as point C. This point is represented as C. Now here C is representing as, you can say, OC on the number line is representing here an irrational number root 5. Now